Good morning and welcome. You join us for this T20 match between Australia and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell.
The captain must have lots of confidence in their opening bowlers. Why else would you bowl first in these conditions? There were some batters relishing putting their pads on right now.
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Hazlewood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good pickup. Big chance.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 9. Start coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Really good shot there.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
9 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 18. Fantastic catch.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Beaten on the drive.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Drives and misses everything.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Right out of the middle.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Over. India are 2 for 37. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Super piece of timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 64. Going with pace now.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Timed that brilliantly.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Super shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and we'll want to push on from here.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Great shot, great timing.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Super shot that.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting. And will want to push on from here.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 136. Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Got all of it, and for 6.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Stark back on now. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bowler. Wait. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Keeper's in.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
19 runs added there. India are 2 for 168.
Yep.
Great shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep, yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Now they've marched on to their 100. This bowling attack have had no answers to the destructive hitting we've seen. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really this has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Timed that perfectly.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Nice shot, runs possible. Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. This could be out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Immaculate timing there.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Great shot through the gap. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive chance.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
What a shot. First ball, smashed it.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Middle that one, great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. There'll be runs here.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
32 runs added in that over. India are 5 for 238. Really good shot there.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Got that away nicely.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good pickup, big chance.
Gets back in time, a good decision against taking the risky second run.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
The 100 won't be long in coming with shots like that.
Over. India are 5 for 253. Marsh coming back into the attack.
No interest in that one from the batter. Marsh will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Super piece of timing.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Marsh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Right out of the middle.
A good way to push up the run rates. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Cummins with the ball in hand again. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Great shorter ball. Well played though, didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Picks the gap perfectly. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Timed that brilliantly.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. India are 5 for 299. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Marsh with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge. A golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right end.
Catch it. Right off the middle of the bat.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
And that brings up a 100-run partnership for these two.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Bowler, bowler.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 5 for 308. Drives and misses everything.
Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's the over. India are 5 for 326. Hazelwood given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. Brilliant diving stop.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Super shot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one, too many loose deliveries. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 342 runs.
Yes.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Finch gets off the mark.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Marsh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
A couple on offer here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
5 runs in that over. Australia are 1 for 5. Nicked it!
Yeah.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Right.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Finch shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right on.
That's stopped. Great catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Maxwell, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Hold on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Maxwell needs to get their feet moving, not far off losing their stumps.
Wow! How did that miss?
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yeah.
Huge appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Bowler. Waiting. Wait.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait. Yeah, mate.
Great shot through the gap.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
3 runs added in that over. Australia are 3 for 31.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Yeah, mate.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Marsh shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Finds the edge. Strong appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Waiting.
What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. David will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Chance to run 2.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Wait there. Waiting.
They'll get at least 1.
Wait there.
There'll be runs here.
Wait. Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Keeper, keeper.
More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that. A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yes.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Wait. Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
8 runs added there. Australia are 4 for 59.
Yes.
Got that away nicely.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Yes.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yep.
Big appeal. India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Right. Waiting.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait. Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah. Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Bowler down.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait. Yes. Wait. Yep.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Wait.
Over. Australia are 5 for 86.
For 86.
Yeah. Wait.
Straight to the fielder. Bowled him! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Right there.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Cummins gets off the mark.
Hit.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
And now
End of the over. 5 off it. Australia are 6 for 91.
Hit.
Perfect technique and placement.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Waiting.
Out! What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Right.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Stark gets off the mark.
Yep. Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler down.
A couple on offer here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out! Caught!
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep. Hold on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right on.
Stark shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Loud shout.
Right.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Yes. Keeper.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That ball flew past the stumps. Not sure they had a clue.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters. Going with spin now.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Hold on. Yeah.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep, yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
That's it, they're all out, an amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us in the commentary box, and see you soon.